Hello, my name's Jupiter Hadley, and today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with the Wowie Jam 2.0. This is a rather big game jam. It seems to have a big community around it, with the optional theme, Intentional Bugs. I'm playing all the games that were entered in this jam, about 10 per video, for a minute each, links to individual games in the description so you can check them out further. At the end, I'll probably have an article of my favorites on BigBossBattle.com. If you want to support me in my quest to play all of these little indie games, please consider donating to my Patreon or following me on Twitter. Links to that are also in the description. Alright, let's get started. Next. We're playing Bug Hunter. Hey, their subject 249 use WAD to move around. E to continue. I'm the dev of this game. You're going to help me in finding the bugs I accidentally made. Okay. Maybe you should just stop making bugs. Your first task, I've been working on enemies, so check if there's anything wrong with them. I mean, that one's definitely floating. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so how do I check, though? Because you didn't tell me. I ran into the one that I felt was working incorrectly. Why'd I still die? What? Whoops. Oh, the floor kind of ended. Yeah, there's a lot of fix. Anyway, thanks for the help. Now get to the next test. I mean, there was, like, I didn't have to report anything to you. It was literally just me going through level. Seems like I'm reading your death counter. It's true, though. This level's too hard for you to pass it with less than 100 deaths. I mean, but what if I did? At least, like, all of those enemies are different skins, which I don't understand how you could do that, developer. What if the spikes didn't hurt me? Oh, they do. Okay, well. Next. We're playing BugSweeper? Oh, wow. Can I move around? Yeah, okay. My sword is so big. And the wall is coming in? What's going on? Alright, so it doesn't want us to be, like, towards the wall for whatever reason? Oh. I died. There's, like, a floor, well, a lack of floor at the bottom. I think this is kind of interesting. There's definitely a lot going on. And a lot you have to take into consideration. It basically wants you to stay here. But if you do go out, just occasionally bad stuff happens. Oh, also my block went, so I guess I do need to move. Just wants you to multitask. Yeah, don't come near me, wall. Alright, next. We're playing Buggy Land. It said... Oh, I died. Okay. It said to collect coins. And the coins will increase the timer. It sounds a bit harsh, hard to listen to. I don't think I'm doing great. I feel like some of them were a bit impossible to get. Oh, that cloud kind of went away. Definitely a good start to something, though. I'm gonna die in a minute. Nope. Barely hanging on, you know. Next. We're playing Lupe. I mean, the developer's Twitter... Okay, the developer hasn't updated their Twitter on itch, so I was like, it's gone, but it's not. Stop enemies to collect stars, use the mouse to interact with other objects. Let's get some stars. Come here. Yay. Oh, that star was, like, dancing away. I'm not sure if I like how much we're zooming out. I'm so tiny I can't tell where I am very much. I can't see anything though. Interesting that we now have to use this magnifying glass. Alright, so we can unlock double jump. We need to unlock some different things, but that involves getting more stars, which is a little challenging in the current climate. I definitely have a magnifying glass, and also the stars go flying every time. We have 10. Oh, okay, so look at this, we've got like a new area. Well, we've got next to the new area. I like that they don't harm me. It's just me that harms them. That's nice. Definitely need to get double jump soon. Yeah, this still isn't enough to help us though, completely. Next. We're playing the Great Insection. You are a mattress store owner and competition is beating you, so you decide to put bugs inside the rival store. Oh, I'm very excited. I want to put bugs inside rival stores. Oh, we've got a bug gun as well. So we can only jump, we can't move otherwise. There's a lot of holes in this shop, it's not very many. I feel like I'm kind of on infinite loop playing level 1. So I'm gonna go back. Oh, we can't play level 2 until we've done level 1. Why is it doing that? Why is it resetting me? I like the soundtrack. I think the sound is great. I think it's a pretty funny idea. I don't know why we can't play level 2. Well, next. We're playing Glitch Gun. Reach the portal to win. Use gun to break game. Cool. Press any key to start a new game. I pressed lots of keys and nothing happened, so... How do I like duck or jump over this bullet? Oh, you can jump. Okay. You did. Okay. Oh. Oh, it says the portal's that way. I'm just going the wrong way. Okay, fine, sure. I like how each level is generated. Let's go down. Oh wow, there's something there. How do we go that way though? We're kind of trapped in a hole. I'm not quite tall enough to reach that either. I don't know, I'm a bit confused. Next. Right, this is literally Endless Runner. It's a prototype they made during the jam, and they've uploaded it. I know it's a bit cut off, but it's browser-based, and they defined how big the screen would be, so that's not on me. I think it's a pretty simple game. I think it's cute. I like our character. I like the big monster. The monster looks creepy. Due to a strange bug, you cannot go to the menu scene, a pause menu, or any other screen, so that's how it ties to the theme. If you lose it, it restarts. The poor squishy creature is endlessly running for an endless amount of time. That's why the game's called literally Endless Runner. So this is sort of how far they made it, and then they implemented the theme in a way that it made not including different aspects okay, which is pretty funny. It does rely on you having to read the description, which I read while flawlessly playing, mind you. Yeah, no, I think the graphics are great. It's a simple little game. Definitely can continue working on it easily. Next. Alright, we're playing Pong Wowie Edition. I am playing both sides because it's Pong. I just feel like we could totally play Pong and understand why is that happening? Am I not supposed to touch it when it's ready? That side's always gonna get naked rainbow until they believe it. So it despawns the rainbow about halfway through. Oh, I guess you only score points. playing Halyx. I hit start game. Waiting for it. Okay, cool. Walk up into a stage, jump in space. I'm always scared that stuff's just breaking. Remember that old Half-Life glitch where you could boost yourself upwards with an interactable object? It could come in handy to escape this hole. I've never played it, or not enough. For these who don't know that glitch, jump on a crate, pick it up while looking down to jump. What? Jump on a crate and pick it up while looking down. That? Is that what you're asking me to do? Jump on a crate and then... Okay. Okay, we can just keep jumping as long as we're looking down. Okay. I don't think I understood we could keep jumping. Wow, look at that. We've got some chairs. If you want to get into the situation where you cannot progress further, click on. Okay. Oh, we need to put a box there. Duh. Get a box. Hello, box. Mine now. We'll put you on the dot. It'll be great. Cool. Got a box in here. You can throw objects with right mouse button. We don't have any objects though. A button. Throw objects. Can we bring an object through here? Can we throw an object through here? For lots of questions. This feels like a really well-made game. A lot of big open white space though. Not the biggest fan of that. Oh no. Can I throw you though? Alright. I don't know yet. Next. We're playing Bug Force. Exterminate bugs by forcing them to hit the walls with your Bug Force certified force field gun and do not get swung by the bugs. WSD to move. Okay, let's start with easy. Oh, I see. Yes. So we want them to hit the walls. Okay. Just kind of like squishing them. But the farther you let them in, you know. That one's a big, well, big bug. I was gonna say it didn't go as far, but it did that time, so. Alright, ooh. Hello. Bug. Cool, so we only got hit once. You exterminate all of the bugs and save the world. Wowie. Alright, alright. Each spawner is 15. I feel like if you just hung out by a spawner, you could easily get rid of one, but they've kind of made it so that they don't spawn all at the same time. Oh, I'm not doing well. I'm getting hit. I like the graphics. Next.